Next up, Sherri.
We're gonna have a real good time, feel good time. Spreading love and joy and laughter all over the place. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. Gonna have a good time. Be so legendary. Sherri's got you feeling good.
And now, your host, Sherri Shepherd.
Y'all, thank you so much for being here. Oh, God. I so appreciate y'all. I really do appreciate y'all because I am going through such a terrible breakup right now. I got dumped by my therapist. I did. And here's what had happened, okay? I got a lot going on. I mean, it's just so much going on in my life. I host a daytime talk show. I just wrote a children's book, The Sunshine Queens. I've had literally like 4 magazine photo shoots. I'm about to go on a 20-city stand-up comedy tour. I am a mom looking for college for my son. I got this online late-night shopping addiction. I'm learning how to crochet. I am in a fight club. I'm learning how to speak Korean. And by the way, hey family is 안녕 가족들. Don't see that. And I've been so busy, I keep canceling my appointments last minute. And so when you cancel last minute, you still gotta pay. So my therapist sent me a text saying, I feel guilty about taking your money, so let's honorably end this relationship, okay? Which is therapist speak for, it's not me, it's you. And I'm just sitting here going, do you know how low you gotta be when the person paid to listen to you gives you your money back? So when I tell you, when that happened and my therapist broke up with me, it just sent me into this just a big tizzy. Because I'm just thinking, what in the clinical codependence is going on here? I don't know if this is even allowed to happen. I don't know if it counts as my 3rd divorce. I don't know if I gotta pay alimony to my therapist. I am still trying to figure out how my therapist could break up with me. So it wasn't enough closure for me. So I called her back and I begged this lady. I said, please do not drop me from your roster of clients because I still need healing. And I told her, I said, one of my issues is time management. I just need some time to manage it. And she wouldn't leave. Oh my gosh. And I told her, because she wasn't budging, I said, I still haven't unlocked my inner child. Think about her. You cannot leave that 3-year-old alone. And she said, okay, Sherri, let's try this. How about I just text you and you can text me back? Do you have time for that? And I said to her, I said, that's doable. So the first time, though, that she texted me, I was in the middle of getting slapped by Chriselle Stouse, okay? Then she texted me 6 more times, and each time just happened to be more inconvenient than the last. So one was during hair and makeup, I couldn't talk. One was during my prayer, I couldn't leave God. One was during lunchtime, you know I love to eat. And one was when I was trying to return something I bought online. So finally, my therapist said, you know what, this is just as I thought, it is not working. So yeah, my therapist dumped me. I'm still a little crazy. But at least I don't have to pay her alimony. So I'm sure. Oh my God. Okay, family, are y'all ready for a good time? Sus, play my song. Oh my gosh. When I tell you, LL Cool J has been married. He's been married to his wife, Simone Cool J, for 30 years. They have been married. Hi, Simone. And now that's 3 decades of doing it and doing it and doing it well. And LL just finally revealed the secret that has kept them together all this time. He said it is having more than one TV. And that's what he said. And so he said a couple TVs go a long way. She can watch reality TV in one room, and he can watch his documentaries in another. And everybody is happy. Well, I say the real key to staying married that long is marry LL Cool J. That's what the real secret is. Let me tell you something. I would never let that go. Oh my gosh, rock the bells. I know, hey Simone. But I think he's absolutely right, because separate TVs are crucial. After 30 years together, I would think that people really kind of need their space. Saying when you only have one TV, I don't know, that's not gonna work. Because Simone doesn't want to be up under him watching a 4-part documentary about the invention of a paper clip. And you probably figure he probably loves watching a lot of football, which means he's gonna be hogging the TV all Sunday long, and Monday night, and now Thursday night, okay? And then basketball just started up, and somehow they're playing basketball every night. Okay, and then I hear football's about to just, getting off. And then, and he doesn't want to watch Love Island with Simone. But let me tell you something that's men sneaky, okay? Because they swear they don't like our shows, but they're always in the room pretending to be doing something else. But they're sneak watching. Then they'll walk by the TV like, oh, you watching The Real Housewives again? But by the end of the episode, he's the main one going, Karen Huger's about to get out of jail. So yes, LL, you're absolutely right. Multiple TVs keep the peace, and I don't blame Simone, because she's got her TV, she got her snacks, and she got that fine husband walking around in a tank top. And let me tell you, to see LL walking around in a tank top, that's better than all 50 Shades of Grey, right there. And Lala Anthony, now she is always sparking debates on social media, and this time it got personal with Lala. She told her followers how she really feels about body odor. Take a look.
One of the guys was had a little bit of a musty scent, right? So my cousin Dice called it out first. And so I was asking the chat, do people get a one-time musty pass? Do they get a pass? I want to see the comments. Or is it over for them? Do you tell them? Or do they get does everybody get a one-time where it's all right, they just had an off day?
Okay, clap if you think that a person should get a one-time pass. Okay, only a few. All right. All right, now I'm one of the people, I do think that people should get a one-time pass. One time. Because I'm maybe they came home from the gym, maybe they ran too hard for the bus, maybe the water in their building got turned off. I don't know what kind of red flags I'm ignoring, but if it's 2 or 3 times you're musty, then we got to do an intervention. Because if it's more than 2 or 3 times, that's not perspiration. That's a personality trait. You can't let it get to be a pattern. Even on a first date, I will allow one little whiff of something, okay? I know it would be a big red flag, but look, I'm telling y'all act like it'd be a bunch of whole dates out there. Like literally, it's a finite amount of dates that we can go into. It's a finite amount of men. One little whiff ain't gonna kill nobody. But it wouldn't stop me from going out with him one more time because I need to smell the pits twice. You know, then I'm done if it's more than twice, because you can't ignore must, okay? Must is loud. Must walks into the room before he does. And I noticed because I was on a plane one time and it was this fine man standing next to me. He was gorgeous. When I tell you, everything he had on was expensive. His overcoat was beautiful. And then he reached up into that overhead bin. When I tell y'all the underarm odor was so strong, I thought I was gonna pass out. If I was not on that plane, I would have taken off running. And I literally, it was because I just was like, you know, I was just thinking, oh my gosh, have you been breakdancing in a wool turtleneck? I could smell this man through the Wi-Fi. And then I said, oh my gosh, he's probably using that organic deodorant, that doggone Crystal Rock and all of that. That's one thing I can't do. I can't do the organic deodorant. I can't do the Crystal Rock. The only thing organic I need is my fruits and vegetables. That's what organic. But I'm so sensitive to must. When it comes to deodorant, I need you to give me the aluminum, sucralose, red dye number 40, sulfates, asbestos, lead. I need it all. So, Lala, I agree. One musty pass. I'm okay with one musty pass. But if he got two, maybe two if he's fine and he got good benefits. Oh, my goodness. That's just what we disagreed, y'all, huh? So here at Sherri, we believe the older you get, the more you should move your body. And there's a 92-year-old great-great-grandmother in South Carolina. She is living proof of that. Her name is Marie Dotson, and she loves to jump rope. She's 92 years old. She still jumps rope. She jumps rope so much, her granddaughter calls her Sugar Shane Marie. Take a look.
Period, Grandma. Oh, my God.
Okay. This is one woman who will never say, I fall and then I can't get up. Because, ladies, this is why they say when you're in your 40s, you got to start doing little things to maintain your mobility, like squatting, taking short walks, hula hoop motions for your hips, like getting on the ground and getting up by yourself. That way, if you fall, you'll be able to get yourself up. Unless you're wearing a corseted dress like I was for the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Because in that case, I was trying, but if you're wearing a corseted dress, you're gonna need a Tyler Perry to help you up. But Marie Dotson, you're doing it all right. It's so funny because in my timeline, I'm so into all of these things. In my timeline, I don't have any hoochie mamas, any fine men. All I have are like hip mobility exercises. All I have, and now there's this one thing that's trending. I always got to like brush my teeth with just on one hand, and then I put on my socks with, not one hand, with one leg. I put on the socks with, you know, because it keeps you like that way, so you keep your balance. You keep your balance. And I put on lotion with just one foot in the air. It only, when I start getting all the way down, that's when I'm like, oh shoot, okay. But I like to do that. So it just like, because it talks about your longevity, if you can balance and you know, I want to do the jump rope, so I keep peeing on myself, so I got to stop that. I'm sorry, this is a daytime talk show. I done lost. This is why we get too girlfriend in here. I'm so sorry. Joelle, I'm so sorry. That's our showrunner, Joelle. That's Joelle Dawson Calla. Oh my God. I got too comfortable. I'm sorry, because I know there's a 5-year-old watching me. I'm so sorry, y'all. Let me tell you something. I saw a video that made me say, see, this is why I hate video conferencing people. Because a Detroit police officer was caught with his pants down. Literally, when he showed up for a court hearing on Zoom. Okay, so the police officer tried to dress from the waist up, but the camera angles needed work. Take a look.
Good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Officer Jackson, badge number 3919, out of the 12th precinct.
You got some pants on, Doc?
Sir, there is a... No, sir.
Oh my God. When I tell you, I feel so bad for this officer. Sir, how are you gonna give somebody a ticket when your thighs are out like that? You cannot say to anybody, you're under arrest when I can see your kibbles in your bits. See, and this is why I hate video calling. I don't like it at all because I feel like we've lost the human-to-human connection. And here the courts are. The courts are supposed to be for when you wear suits. Now we're having full-on trials in our boxer briefs and church socks. And the judge is calling it out. You probably don't even have any drawers on under your robe. But I can't hate because I remember it happened to me. It was during COVID when everybody was doing all of the Zooms. And I was doing a TV interview on Zoom. And I thought I could just get away with just a shirt. But here's the problem. What you see on your computer is different from what everybody else sees on theirs. So before we went live, I'm in front of the computer. I got this cute little blouse with the bow on it. And the people in the control room, when they were fixing my sound, they told me to move something in the background out of the way. So I slid back in my chair to grab it. And everybody in the control room was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I slid back, and they were like, Miss Shepherd, we're gonna need you to put some pants on. Oh my God! So I say, we just need to get back to doing everything in real life. The eye contact. That's what I miss. I miss the eye contact with people. I miss the handcuffs. I miss the bailiff being able to physically drag you out of the courtroom. Y'all, oh my God. When I tell you I've been having so much fun in this Hot Topics, the countdown to my 500th show is on, so it's time for Sherri's Fantastic 500. Hit it. Oh my gosh. Thank you to my friends at Wyndham Rewards because we are giving the Sherri Show fans a chance to win a trip to our 500th episode. And today's player is Christy from Upper Marlboro, Maryland, who watches us on WTTG. So Christy, hi, are you excited to play?
I'm so excited.
Okay, well, we're gonna spin the wheel, and we're gonna see what game you land on. All right, so you're playing Guess the Guest. Now, you're gonna have 15 seconds to guess which Sherri Show guest we're talking about. Here's your question. What Atlanta housewife was the first ever guest on the Sherri Show?
What Atlanta housewife was the first ever guest on the Sherri Show? Is it Candy Burris?
Yeah! My friend Candy Burris. And you win. Congratulations, you are coming to my 500th episode. Thank you so much for playing. And y'all, we got a great show for you today because up next, Jay Ellis is here. Hang tight, family. Sherri will be right back. Please welcome Jay Ellis. Look at this view right here, y'all. Oh my God, have a seat, sir.
Listen, Listen, before we... Oh, y'all, stop it. Listen, before we get started, I have two things.
What?
I know this is your show, but I have two things.
What?
One, was I musty?
No. No, sir. You smell
I ain't
like...
musty.
No, you smell fine. That's what you smell like.
And number two, I heard you say you missed the handcuffs.
You heard me say I missed the handcuffs?
So I just got you a little gift.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying? I'm always looking out.
Look at you, a man after my own heart. You better stop. I love you so much, Jay Ellis. Every time I see you, I just smile. And I remember the last time I saw you was over the summer. It was on a stage, and it was a stage play called Duke and Roya. And I remember locking eyes with you from the audience. Now, I was excited to see you.
Yeah.
Were you excited to see me?
No.
No.
You can't just sneak up on a show. You got to tell somebody you in the audience.
didn't tell you.
I can't look out there and see them big, pretty eyes. I'm like, I don't know. I lose my lines. I don't know what I'm saying. Also, as a friend,
Yes.
and I know you know this.
Yes.
I know you know this. You don't want anybody to come see your play in the first week because you're still trying to figure it out.
know.
And then you get up there and you see somebody with them big, beautiful brown eyes, and you like, now she judging me because I can't remember my line.
I know, I gotta tell you, and I'm one, I like to know who's coming. When I did Cinderella on Broadway and I played the evil stepmother, Whoopi Goldberg was there and I didn't know. So when I came out and I saw Whoopi, I went, Cinderella! All out of character. That's why they never asked me to come back to Broadway. So I understand, but I do want to give you your flowers because you were so wonderful in Duke and Roya. I got to see a side of you that I had not seen before. And you played a rapper in the play. And you were so good when you were rapping. Is that like a secret talent that you have?
No, it's not. No.
You
I mean,
really
I'm good in the
good.
shower like everybody else. I'm good in the car when there's nobody there. I really, what was fun about this role was really thinking about rappers that I love.
Okay.
And styles that I wanted to, or journeys of rappers, like from their beginning to where they are in their current career. And J. Cole was somebody that stood out to me. So I studied J. Cole a lot,
Yeah.
I studied J. Cole a lot. I think from where we've seen J. Cole to where he is now is very similar to what this character was going
Yes.
through, as you know.
Absolutely.
And so it was just, that was the one person that I just constantly kept coming back to. And, I luckily, I had an amazing team, a phenomenal songwriter, and, I got to spit bars.
Well, I think if you ever decide you want to do it, it flowed very naturally from you.
I appreciate it.
Okay. You can do something wrapped by handcuffs and women would just... I like it. But it's so funny. As I watch you, I'm just reminded of Lawrence from Insecure. As I'm looking at you, and sometimes I just want to give you the side eye. Do you get women giving you the side eye?
I do get the side eye a lot still. I get the side eye a lot. A year ago, I was slapped in an airport.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I was in an airport leaving Salt Lake City, and this woman just walked up, and I was in one of those little stores.
Like the little shops,
The little
kiosk
shops,
thing.
with the kiosks. And she walked up and she saw me and she just...
What?
And I was like, I'm sorry, excuse me, what happened? I don't know, I can't, what day? Is it Tuesday? What's today?
Oh my God.
And she was just pissed. She just could not get Lawrence out of her head. She had and my whole thing was like, sis, I feel you, but also that's assault. I said, I feel you, but that's assault. But she apologized. It was cool, whatever. My pride came back a little later.
She had slapped the pride out of you. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the way you treated Issa Rae. Oh my goodness. But I love it because when people meet you, you are so wonderful and gentle and just kind. And what's sexy about you too is you're a father. You have your two kids. You have Nora, who is 6. You have Noah, who is 1, because when you came here last year, the baby had just been born. And so now he's 1. So how is Nora as a big sister?
Man, it's so interesting. I don't have siblings. I'm an only child. So I've always been very interested in the sibling relationship, and the dynamic. And it's so crazy to watch it play out. And I hope that I am parenting it somewhat well at this point, as someone who didn't have it. But it's crazy to watch her, you know, she loves him so much. Like, he's like a teddy bear to her. She wants to, like, drag him all over the place. The problem is now, you know, he's like 35 inches and 30 pounds, and he's like, nah, I don't want to be dragged today. Stop. Like, and hard. Like, he also eats everything. He's like Debo. He's like, hey, you gonna eat that? Like, he's like, literally, he'll eat an entire meal and then literally look at yours and be like,
mine.
It's crazy. And stare at you. Kids are so, like, it'll shake your soul. Like, he's just so, he knows who he is.
Oh, my God.
And so it's interesting, she's now having to adjust to that, right? He's not the little baby that she could play with anymore. Now he is coming into his own, and she's doing an amazing job.
That is so great. Oh, I can't wait to meet little Noah.
Yeah.
And I love it. You are constantly working. You've done a lot of projects with Mindy Kaling.
Yeah.
So I've worked with Mindy, and I love her so much.
Yeah.
What's your relationship with Mindy like?
Mindy's the GOAT. I feel like Mindy knows me. She just knows my heart.
Yeah.
She knows what I love and type of characters I like to play, and I love her writing, obviously, and she's built such an amazing business and empire and entertained so many people. But, you know, our kids actually go to school together.
They do.
And when Running Point had originally come over to me, I read it, and I'd been working, and I was kind of distracted, and I was at a drop-off one morning.
Okay.
And I'm saying goodbye to my daughter, and I'm like walking out of the classroom, and her kid is a year older and was in another classroom further down the hallway, and I hear, Jay Ellis! Jay Ellis! Jay! And I turn around, and it's Mindy, and she's like, are you gonna do my show? And I was like, yes, ma'am. Miss Mindy, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the show. But it's amazing. Like,
And now you're in Running Point, and it's got picked up for the second season.
Yeah.
You and Mindy.
Yeah.
Okay, obviously I'm doing something wrong. You know, Mindy and I work together. I work with her on Sex Lives of College Girls.
Yeah.
That's what we work together on.
Yeah.
And I did it for a few, like a lot of the episodes. But what I need to do is show up at y'all's school. And my son is 20, but I'm still show up at that daggone school.
Yeah, you can.
And pretend like I'm coming out of somebody. Or either I'll be cooking in the cafeteria going, when I'm gonna be on your show? Oh my gosh, you gotta get in where you fit in.
Man.
So like now, Jay, you're in this hot new show. When I tell you, everybody is talking about this show, All Her Fault.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. I mean, first of all, just an amazing cast. I mean, Sarah Snook, Michael Pena, Dakota Fanning, Abby Elliott, Daniel Monks. I mean, just such a talented group. Megan Gallagher, who adopted the novel and made it into the show.
Okay.
She just did such an amazing job of bringing these characters together in this very traumatic moment. And on the outside, everybody seems great and lovely, but underneath, everybody has secrets. And when this little boy goes missing, all those secrets start to come out, and you start to see these fissures and these fractures in all the relationships, and you start to question, like, you know, was it Colonel Mustard with the candelabra in the in the
But
study?
I'm side-eyeing you right now, because I'm like, you look like you got some secrets. I just want to know, because you the only black man in the cast. I just want to make sure that you still alive by the end of this limited run.
You know, I can't promise that. But
Damn.
I can't, but you gotta watch.
I'm gonna be watching.
You gotta watch.
I'm gonna be watching and supporting, because, you look like something going on right now. Every time you look at me, something going on behind the eyes and that smile, right?
Oh, you know that. Yeah, come on, you know that.
And you know what? I want to thank you so much for being here, Jay. You make my day every time you come. And y'all, All Her Fault is streaming now on Peacock, and we will be right back. Jay Ellis. Hang tight, family. Sherri will be right back. It's time for What I Wanted versus What I Got. So our first one comes from Oren, who wanted a homemade doll that looked like Prince. Here's the Prince doll Oren wanted. Okay. And here's the Prince doll Oren got. Oren, I feel so bad you ordered Prince, but you got Little Richard. Oh boy. So the next one comes from Glenda, who ordered some tulips for her sister. Here are the tulips that Glenda wanted. And here's the tulips her sister got. Ooh. I don't know if this is a gift for your sister or if it's a threat. I don't know. Now, our next one comes from Tammy, who wanted a cake with a photo of sexy Pedro Pascal on it. Here's a Pedro Pascal cake Tammy wanted. Ooh. And here's the Pedro Pascal cake she got. Okay, yuck. I definitely don't want to eat that Pedro. Now, our last one comes from Vanessa, who wanted a cute curly wig for a girl's night out. Here's the curly wig Vanessa wanted. All right. And here's the curly wig Vanessa got. Vanessa, that's not a girl's night out wig. That's a morning after wig, girl. That's a walk of shame wig. If you have a funny fail, send it to SherriShowTV.com. And up next, beauty tips to keep you feeling naturally beautiful. Don't miss it. Hang tight, family. Sherri will be right back. All season long, I'm highlighting real women and their natural beauty, but being naturally you doesn't always mean going makeup free. So here to show us how to enhance our natural features is founder of Laura Geller Beauty and celebrity makeup artist, Laura Geller. Laura.
Hey, everybody.
Okay, so this is what I want to ask you. Like, women love full glam, but sometimes they don't have time.
Yeah.
So how can we enhance our natural features with makeup?
If there's anybody that knows something about cheating, having to do a whole full face of makeup, it's me. Because unless I'm on camera, I do not want to be bothered with a lot of makeup.
Yeah.
So I got some tips.
Okay, so why is combining skincare and makeup so important?
Well, two things. One of the things I learned early on is for every night that you leave on your makeup, you age 2 weeks.
What?
Oh, yes.
Oh my God, sometimes,
Yes.
sometimes my makeup looks so good, I'm like, I'm gonna sleep in this.
Yeah.
You telling me I aged 2 weeks?
I got that from a derm that told me every night you don't take your makeup. 2 weeks.
Oh my
I'm
God.
very old. I'm really 90. I swear to God. No, but I'm gonna just tell you that the reason why skincare is because the better your skin is, the better your makeup's gonna look. You gotta exfoliate that stuff.
Right. Okay, so let's get started. We're gonna meet our first
Okay.
model, who is Zinja.
Zinja.
Okay. So how should Zinja prep her face in the mornings, or how should we do this in the
Okay,
mornings?
let me ask you a question, Miss Sherri.
All right.
Do you wear under makeup primer when you do your own makeup? Truth.
Most times, no. Yeah.
A lot of people think doing this is an extra step and they don't want to be bothered.
Yeah.
Guess what? This is an illuminating primer. This is the magic. What
Okay.
it does for your face is it mimics the look of a perfected skin before you've even put on anything.
Oh, okay.
So you want to do that, and it makes your makeup grab and hold.
When you have the primer.
Yes, you've got to do it, Sherri.
Okay, so it does it moisturize the face
It
at the same
moisturizes
time?
the face too, and also creates this illumination. I know there's so many people that think like, I don't want another step. Don't give me something else. Don't do as much moisturizer and oils. Just do a primer with hydration and a little illumination.
Is that why? Because I think sometimes I put on too much moisturizer.
Yes.
It's not,
It
my
breaks-
makeup- it breaks my makeup up.
That's it. It's going to break down your makeup because your skin is going, ooh, thank you for all that moisture. I'm just going to suck into your skin. And then your makeup breaks down, and that's why your blush fades. That's why your foundation doesn't look good. And then for foundation, Sherri, I'm going to work quick. This is an SPF 50. I don't care who you are, you've got to protect your skin.
So you always have to have an SPF
Put
in
that
there.
on right after you've done
Okay.
your under makeup primer.
Okay, I love this. And we're gonna move on to our next model, Laura.
Okay.
Our next model is Amber. Okay, so when there's no time for a full face, how can we make the routine be just simple and natural?
Okay, so there are 3 things.
Yes.
When you film your brows, when you fill in your brow, and I've done this one already for purposes of time.
Okay.
You are creating a shape to your eye. So you want shape in your eye, you want shape in your cheekbone, and you want shape in your lip. 3 areas of your face that you always have to do. This is a brow pencil.
All right.
Any brow preparation, I don't care what you use. And
I always put it on too. I look like Marcho Grouch.
Groucho Marx.
Yeah, I put too much on, like right, and it's all thick. So how do you do it so it looks natural?
Okay, 2 things. You want to work higher on the brow.
Okay.
Because if you work up here as opposed to underneath, it's like getting a brow lift.
Oh,
So,
I can tell. I can tell the
yeah,
difference. Yeah.
a lot of women take their brow preparation and they work low on the brow. You're causing the brow to come down.
Got it.
So you want to work higher, and then you always want to brush up and through after.
So we got the eyebrows, and then you talk about the cheeks.
Now,
So
the
what is it-
cheeks. Oh, let me just tell you about the cheeks.
Okay, tell me about the
I
cheeks,
know
girl.
most people would rather put on a bronzer. I say
Gotta
put
do
on
bronzer.
This is cream blush.
Oh, all right, girl. Okay.
It's cream blush.
Cream blush.
It's cream blush.
Okay.
It's gonna make you look more vibrant. It's gonna make you look a little bit more luminosity.
And then what about the lips?
And wait, and then I take and I go across the eye.
right over the eyebrows.
Right
oh,
over.
So you do the one.
Because you don't want to do eye makeup. You
And
just
then
want
what's
to put a little
what's the
blush.
lips? You do the lips real quick?
And then I let her do her lips real quick.
Okay.
And
You
then
put the lips on?
So the lips should harmonize with the blush.
Oh, okay. And then that's very natural.
That's
okay.
it.
So we got to move on to our last one, Sophia. All right, so
Go ahead.
Sophia was featured in our You're a Natural segment. So, yeah, Sophia looking beautiful. So how should Sophia and us, how should we end our night?
Okay, well, you're not going to sleep in the makeup. But
Oh,
of course,
gosh.
I'm
All right.
guilty of it too, so
Okay.
I own it. But you wash your face. We have foaming face wash here.
All right.
Any cleanser you wash with. I'm going to ask you a question.
Yes.
When you wash your face, do you think your face is clean?
Yeah.
You do?
I do think it's clean.
Do you ever take a pad, like a vitamin C pad or
No,
a toner?
I've never done that.
Okay, watch what happens.
Okay.
So now she has nothing on her face.
Okay, this
I'm
is-
gonna take a vitamin C toner pad. You can get them anywhere, in the drugstore, in a high-end makeup store.
So what's the difference between the vitamin C and the serum?
Just
I'm always
saying.
seeing that. Oh, it's a lot of makeup.
The difference is vitamin C brightens and the serum adds moisture.
Okay.
And so now, just so you know, look at the difference in that pad. There is residue of makeup on your pad.
Oh, so I should use a pad like with the vitamin C
after
pad.
your cleanser, because
Okay.
it's going to take off stuff that's in your
And then
pores.
what's after that pad?
No, you just do the pad. This is your cleanser first, then the pad, and then you can add moisture if you want to.
Okay.
But you can also just leave it if you want to. If
I
you're
love.
dehydrated, add moisture. I'm going to tell you, you're going to be in shock when you see how much makeup comes off on that pad.
Wow. Laura, thank you so much. And ladies, thank you for being here. And for more info on Laura Geller and her beauty tips, head to SherriShowTV.com. We'll be right back. Laura Geller. Don't worry, family. There's more Sherri.
We're gonna have a real good time, feel good time.
Be a part of the family in person. Go to SherriShowTV.com for tickets. It's time to check in on the Date Sherri at SherriShow.com inbox. So I asked my potential suitors to tell me where they would take me on our first date, and my staff picked the top response. All right, Joe in Ohio wrote, I would pull out all the stops, a private room so we can just focus on each other in an intimate setting. I'd ask you all the important questions like, what are your dreams, your desires? How do you feel about handcuffs? A little kinky for a first date, but I do like where this one is going. Okay, just make sure you give me at least 2 weeks notice because there's a waiting period for conjugal visits. Let me know and I'll have the warden add your name to my visitors list. Sincerely, Joe, inmate 457883. Okay, wow. Sorry, Joe, I'm not gonna be able to make it to Ohio. But I'll tell you what, I will check back with you in 5 to 10 when you're done serving your time. Thank you so much for the kind words, Joe. But y'all keep it coming by sending an email to datesherri@SherriShow.com. And this time, send me your name, your blood type, and tell me how you keep me warm this winter. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. Get more fun, joy, and laughter in your life. Subscribe to Sherri Show TV on YouTube and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss a moment from the show. Subscribe to Sherri Show TV on YouTube. We'll be right back. Hang tight, family. Sherri will be right back. I hope something on today's show put a smile on your face. We have more great shows next week, so join us then for the best time in daytime.